Young people are the owners of technology. Today, we're talking about embracing the artificial intelligence revolution in Africa, understanding the promise and peril of AI. Why do we call it a revolution? That's a strong word, revolution. Why do you call it a revolution? Because all the previous technologies were our tools. This one is not a tool, it's an agent. It's a AI which can create other AIs. Look at Tesla machine making another robot. That's the future. Goldman Sachs, this is the most famous financial consulting firm in the world. They are saying 95% of their work used to require 6 people in multiple weeks. Now it's done in minutes using AI. 6 people, multiple weeks, reduced to minutes. Also, when you look at the semiconductor industry, the chips that power AI, we find a company called NVIDEA. Okay? Today, if you go and Google it, NVIDIA's market cap today is $5.33 trillion. Today, one company. They don't do anything else, just the hardware, the chips, the GPUs, the CPUs, NPUs. That's all. They do no data centers, no AI system, just the hardware. This company is the biggest company in the world, bigger than Apple, bigger than Alphabet, an AI company that does hardware. Number one, ahead of everyone else. $5.33 trillion. If it was a country, it would be number 3 in the world. There will be America, there will be China, and then NVIDIA. Think about the invention of fire. Life before fire, life after fire. Just think about that. Think about the wheel. Life before the wheel and life after the wheel. Think about that. Life before the steam engine and life after the steam engine. Think about that. Life before electricity and life after electricity. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about life before AI and life after AI. A huge revolution. AI is equivalent to the discovery of fire. AI is equivalent to the discovery of the wheel. AI is equivalent to the discovery of the steam engine. AI is equivalent to the discovery of electricity. That's why we call it a revolution. 2 Nobel Prizes, the one in chemistry and physics, coming from one technology. In terms of money, this year, AI is going to contribute $11 trillion to global GDP. 10% of global GDP coming from one sector. Generative AI alone, contributing $4 trillion. One type of AI is equivalent to the Japanese economy. This is why everyone and their grandmother are talking about AI. That's why every time you go on CNN, on Sky, on ZBC, SABC, there's an AI story. AI is driving the economy. AI is going through a revolution. The entire Japanese economy is equivalent to one type of AI. You can ask, why is AI causing this havoc? Why is AI such a big deal? One word, productivity, productivity, productivity. AI has a staggering impact on productivity, what we call productivity per person. This is the reason why we're going through a revolution. What do we mean by that? Last week, you are producing 1,000 items. This week, you are producing 20,000. Last week, 1,000 units. This week, 50,000. That's what we mean by AI being a multiplier of productivity. AI being an escalator of productivity. That is the reason why AI is causing a revolution. When we say AI, we are talking about a machine, an algorithm, a computer system that can learn, that can solve problems, that can make decisions. If you can have in a machine, in an algorithm, learning, if we can have problem solving, if we can have decision making, then we have an AI system. That's all. Things that you and I take for granted are what defines AI when we have it in a machine or in an algorithm or computer system. In particular, we are saying deep learning is a part of machine learning. Machine learning is a part of AI. So you must know how things are related. So you can't say, I'm studying AI and machine learning. So you can say, I'm studying AI, in particular, machine learning. I'm studying machine learning, in particular, deep learning. Understand the relations between the ideas in AI. In particular, you must understand the difference between automation and AI. When we get to superintelligence, we don't know what's going to happen. There are so many unknown unknowns. This man here, Geoffrey Hinton, is considered the father or godfather of AI. He got a Nobel Prize in the year 2024. His major contribution is called backpropagation, which is a key driver of deep learning. He is worried. Now, he's the godfather of AI. And you are not a godfather of anything, so you must be super worried. Can you imagine? That's why we're saying a revolution. One company is number 3 in the world. If it was a country, Germany is smaller, Japan is smaller, UK is smaller, and us Africans working together, we are $3.4 trillion. That's our collective GDP. We are smaller than an AI company. This is why, Professor, we are saying we are going through a revolution. One AI company that does hardware is worth more than all countries in the world except 2, China and America.